always tell people the story of this, like when we were coming up, we used to do this thing in uni where he would come to mine or I'll go to his, and we won't even create. Like it was just hours of Timberland, Rodney Jerkins, like breaking down the record, Jimmy Jam, like Quincy Jones, and it would just be a thing of, what is that? Like, why do I feel like that? The musicality that you find in church is really, really sparse, like from praise and worship. So that's kind of like been a push in our fusion.
First of all, our name is Sons of Sonix. We pride ourselves in, quality over quantity.
Yeah.
The name Sons of Sonix basically comes from, my mum used to always say something to me, which is, remember the son of whom you are, which basically is remember where you come from, innit? Being Nigerian, it's influenced our music so much because of the rhythms of the drums. Like a lot of tribal music are very rhythmic. They have a lot of cross rhythms, to be precise. Like there's different things, and for us, the part that we've taken from music that basically represents us is the Sonix. Harmony has influenced our sound in so many ways. They say, in order to be a great, you have to be under a great. And for us, one of the most important things is, being able to look at someone as a blueprint. When he gives us some gems, like we find ways to incorporate in our music, our own way, but it's definitely something that he's inspired or influenced.
Harmony has never been that kind of mentor that's like, yes, you guys are underneath me and da-da-da. I think he's kind of like showed us like, okay, this is how I've done it. It's up to you guys to do it or not, because I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing. So for us, he's given us that, that leeway to look, you guys are your own entity. You can't be me.
Myself and Mikey were working on this lady called Tanika. There was a song that we did, and she was like, yeah, let's get Stormzy. And I think Stormzy was on up at this moment, and he came in, and that was basically his first session. Everything else he had been doing before then, people had been sending him records. So that was his first record, and we did a week with him and was working on the album. We came up with some great songs that made the album. Yeah, literally, it was just great to be a part of history. Guy #1, it's our first UK #1. It was the best feeling, and not just for us, but because everyone involved came together. And we put together a great piece of work, you know what I mean? And, for Grime, it's, an amazing step, in the future, so.
Once you've gotten to a point where you realize the goal, what the whole collective goal is, you don't think of I, you don't think of myself. You think, okay, how are we gonna do this? There's no ego. I want him to win, he wants me to win.
We're actually in the process of putting together a Sons of Sonix presents EP with some of the finest, best artists in London, UK.
Yeah.
And we actually have two coming. We've got an underground project, and then we've got like a mainstream overground project with no names in America. Yeah. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Keep your ears open for that album.
This is awful. Nah,